Anyway, hello. Welcome to another episode of the Third Leg Show. I'm going to be honest, no idea what day it is or what episode it is because new PC, and I still need to access all that stuff. But it's like episode 19, season 4. It's December 12th, 12th.
There you go. 12, 12, 24.
24. Yeah.
12 plus 12
Anyway.
equals 24.
How's your past, year been? I don't know. It's been a while.
Fuck this year.
For real.
It's got to be better on the next one, so.
Has to be, right?
We'll see, yeah. We'll see. What about you?
Next year has to be better, right?
Has to be.
It hasn't been, terrible. I've just been, super busy, whether it's, work or school, busy time of the year for us. I'm in, weird freaking film classes for stuff that I'm not even going to do it, so it never makes sense, right? But
I am.
I mean, when was the last time we've done one of these? It was, November, right?
Yeah, I think at this rate, we're averaging, one a month.
Hey, we're still making them. That's what matters.
Monthly podcast.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, new PC. That's kind of all the news I've got right. No, I'm just kidding. I got a new PC. It's very nice. It was $2,100. Yeah, but it 4070 Super Ti, better everything pretty much. The only problem is the new graphics cards only have one slot for HDMI, and then all the other ones are the DisplayPort ones. So.
Yep.
Having to get a new thing for that, new cord. So a little more to that. But how has been your Thanksgiving? Any holiday plans? And you finished this semester of school, right?
Yeah, finished with pretty good grades. I found out pre-nursing, you got to get an average of B's in order to get into the nursing program. So once I found that out, I started changing shit around. I wasn't slacking off. I just put a little more effort into it. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got B's on my first go around. If not, it's I know for my lecture class, I got a high B or a mid B. And then my lab one, I think I'll have to look again, but I'm pretty sure I ended up finishing with either a high C or a low B. So it's basically what I need to do to get there.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, Thanksgiving was weird with Ava's mental health stuff going on. She's in a resident program for suicide and self-harm. So Thanksgiving was pretty quiet. It was just me and Press. It was the first one basically for us ever. So it was just strange. It was odd and it sucked dick. But hopefully Christmas we're going down there. What is it, the 23rd, so 2 days before Christmas to pick her up. We'll see. I don't know.
Well, hoping for good things.
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
Yeah. I don't remember what else I had. I'm gonna be honest. It's been so long since we've done one of these that I'm I don't remember anything.
How was your Thanksgiving? How about that?
It wasn't bad. I mean, half the family that's in Utah went out of state to go visit my grandpa. So it was mostly just my mom hosting all the children that stayed behind. It wasn't bad, just had food, figured out how to make honey baked ham, the pre-cooked one that you just have to heat up. I think you were there for that when I was trying to measure the temperature.
That was my next question. How long did that end up taking?
We gave up about 3 hours in and just said, it's probably fine. Took it out, got the, finished putting the rest of the sauce on there, and then just ate it. And it was fine. Yeah. It was just, why did it take so long to heat up? It was also, in the fridge for, 6 days. So, and then we had to, not 6 days, not a lot less than that. But we took it right out of the fridge and put it straight into the oven after it was done preheating. So, that probably didn't help.
It sounds like you got to get a new oven. That's what it sounds
like. That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure it's just trying to heat up our food with a light bulb.
Yeah, I mean, usually for us it's 90 minutes, but that's chilling at 350 and it's heated throughout. So I don't know. I've never heard it taking as long as it took yours. Like, yours is wild, man.
I had to keep double check, like, because I kept forgetting, but I had to keep double checking the thermometer. I was like, this is in Fahrenheit, right? Yep, yes it is. So why does it still say it? It was like constantly less than 90 degrees. It was like 85 constantly, and I was like, it's not broken. I can tell you that much. But it was very, very strange.
Your oven's just a heater.
It is. We tried making prime rib in there like a couple months ago, just trying to like figure out how to make one. It's not hard.
No.
But even that thing, like, estimated was like 2 hours to sit in there and like cook or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like 4 hours until it was like, just barely at the right temp where we could take it out and start cutting it up. Our oven sucks. But I mean, yeah. Oh, Game Awards is happening right now. I don't know if you know that. There's a new Borderlands 4 trailer that came out. I don't think they've gone through the awards yet, but
Jesus, they're just talking. Yeah,
I think it only started like an hour ago. Or something.
I thought this has been going on for like a little bit now, and they're still just dicking around.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case either. But yeah, there's just a new Borderlands trailer. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll post it in here if you want to see it.
Oh, I'll definitely watch it after this.
It looks very interesting, I will say. But since it is coming up at the end of the year, for you, what was your game of the year?
Yikes.
Did we really play that many new releases?
I was just thinking about that. Like, I don't think I did. I think for the most part, it was just kind of like, I think I gotta go Helldivers.
Did that come out this year?
Let me look. I feel
don't
like
remember
it was early this year. Yeah, February 8th, 2024.
That is a really good game.
Yeah, I gotta. Fuck. Helldivers. I don't think Hogwarts Legacy was this year.
I think that was
almost 2 years ago. I mean, that's really all I've been fucking around with.
I know you don't own it, but what about Shadow of the Erdtree DLC for Elden Ring like they have in there?
I'd fuck with it, honestly. Like, if a DLC outdoes a full-blown game, that's your fault, buddy.
Yeah, it's still just very strange that that's in there. Like, there were a lot of other games that they could have put in there, right?
Yeah.
They also have a lot of re-releases in there, like remakes and things.
There's been a lot of those. They even remade The Thing, which was like on the original Xbox, which I didn't like. It's a scary game. Don't get me wrong. Like, I played it when it was on the original Xbox, but not once I was like, this needs a fucking remaster.
People just, nostalgia sells. So
I didn't even know there was nostalgia for that game, though. That's the thing. Like, usually with it being the internet, you hear some grumblings of like, oh, I can't wait for this to get remade. If you would have told me, if you would have told me a game was getting remade from the original Xbox, I thought for sure it was going to be like a Simpsons game. Not that.
What about Sneak King? That's what we need a remaster.
Yeah, Burger King.
Sneak King.
Give us more video games.
For real.
I mean, I feel like most people are going to say Stalker.
See, I would agree. It's not my game of the year, though, surprisingly. As much as I love that game, and I still need to finish it, I think Black Myth Wukong was my game of the year.
Yeah.
It is so good. It was so good, I played through it twice. Stalker, I still haven't beat. And Stalker does have a lot of it, all the bugs and things that were in it. Half of it's like features don't work and stuff. So, but yeah, I don't know. Game Awards, as we have found out over this podcast's life, kind of sucks. Like, they always pick the dumbest shit ever. So.
Yep. Yeah, Video Game Awards is just dumb in itself. Because I think other than Baldur's Gate, like Game of the Year has always been questionable.
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever.
Well, I do have something here talking about the 10 worst games of 2024 according to Metacritic. If you want to
I'll
go
fuck
through
with
this.
it. Let's see it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go? Actually, give me a guess of what you think is on here. This is testing your knowledge of what came out this year.
Exactly.
How bad was it?
I don't even know. I genuinely don't.
A lot of these I've never even heard of. So
Yeah, I don't even know bad games that came out. I genuinely don't know. I don't have a single guess. I'll say Dragon Age just because I see a lot of hubbub about that, but
I think I don't think it's on here just because I think this list came out before that game actually released.
oh, okay. So what do we got?
Well, so the number 10 slot is Skier Ritual, which was like some take on like COD Zombies in like the Skier like horror universe thing. I think that's like a setting of games. I think you can find it on Steam.
That's what I'm looking at. Skier, like the act of skiing, like skier.
Sker or Skur? I don't know.
I have it on my wish list. What the fuck? What is this?
It's COD Zombies without Activision, I guess. I don't know.
That's very
An
positive.
intense,
What happened?
round-based zombie survival FPS. Play solo or co-op. Shoot your way through relentless waves of vicious horrors with high-octane objectives, upgrading steampunk weapons, collecting Celtic god powers, and surviving the onslaught of the Quiet Ones. I don't know. It's just as a poor review on Metacritic. It's 55. But it is number 10 slot, so it's not the worst.
Yeah.
Do we get this game during the winter sale and see
how bad is bad?
Yeah.
Even Steam has it as very positive, so I'm
maybe, yeah, I don't know. In the reviews, is there like a peak of like just bad reviews? Maybe. I mean, April 2024, there was 274. But yeah, for the most part, it's been fairly positive.
Seems like Metacritic doing Metacritic things.
Mm-hmm. Next one is a game I'd never heard of, but it was a PC game. It's $20 on Steam. It's called Die by the Blade. It was a 1v1 weapon-based fighter, samurai punk world, and wielded a range of traditional Japanese weapons to determine your moveset. It's pretty much
Cyberpunk For Honor.
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Did I just see Kill Bill? Like, what the fuck? Score was 54.
It says mixed on here, so that kind of checks out.
Yeah, 58%. It also doesn't seem like that many people actually got this game.
Yeah, there's not a lot of reviews.
Yeah.
There's 129 reviews. This is pretty low.
Uh-oh. This next one was a game that my sister wanted to play with me.
Take this, brownie lady.
It's the game where you could dress up as Colonel Sanders.
I genuinely don't know.
Funko Fusion. You know, Funko Pops? They're little, like,
What?
video games? Yeah.
Are you serious? This is a thing. What is this? Like, it's just that you wander around the world as your favorite Funko Pops? Like, what is this?
Experience a festival of fandom like never before in Funko
God.
Fusion. Play through iconic worlds and mashup characters inspired by some of your favorite franchises in an action-adventure game with uniquely authentic, I have no idea, some kind of humor, irreverent humor. We're learning here. From the creative minds of 1010 Games. Yeah, very positive on Steam, mostly positive all reviews, but Metacritic score, I'll give you a hint. Last one was 54. What do you think this one is?
43.
54 again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't actually. Let me check the list. There is only 2 games on here that are below 50. So
Oh, jeez. Okay.
yeah, I guess not a lot of games got below 40.
I mean, I get the purpose of this game, but
Yeah.
it just ain't my thing, I guess.
On Steam, there's a little thing that says, is this game relevant to you? Similar to games you've played. Delta Force, The Outer Worlds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Outer Worlds and Portal 2.
Interesting.
How the fuck is this? Okay. Not Lego Star Wars, the big one that okay, whatever.
Not like Crab Game or something like that.
It's so stupid.
Seems very like that, right?
There was a roguelike game that I think it was the one JD put in, hey, check this out. And Steam was like, yeah, a game that you play. And it's fucking, it was like similar to games you play. And it was Elden Ring. And it was just like, I don't.
Ravens Watch?
Yeah. I was like, I don't think you understand what you're saying, but okay. I respect it.
Ravens Watch. I got Risk of Rain 2 and Hades.
Yeah, those are all fucking,
Roguelikes.
yeah. Apparently, according to Steam, Elden Ring is a roguelike. Dude, that would get me chubbed up if that was true.
I bet you could find a mod for it or something like that, you know?
I feel like it's just a randomizer mod at that point. Like,
permadeath randomizer or something. I don't know.
I don't know how you do that, actually. Yeah. All right.
Number 7, horror game. They recently had a very good remake within the same franchise. It's Silent Hill. This is the short message, so I don't know what that is. This is a PS5 exclusive, I'm guessing.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Guess the score.
Only 2 of them are below 50. 53.
You are correct. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Learning this game fast.
Yes.
It doesn't. Unfortunately, this list doesn't really give reasons as to why it did so bad.
It's just going off the score.
Yeah, it's talking about one of the best games that the person who made this list they played Silent Hill 2 Remake, which I've been watching Nova play that. I watch about 30 minutes before I go to bed, and then I just continue to do that over and over again. And eventually I'll get through that 10-hour video, right?
Yeah.
It's still crazy that he released a 10-hour video of Silent Hill 2. But
good.
Yeah, this one just says there was a first-person horror game that wasn't very good, and which most people likely forgot about within weeks of playing it. So, but at the end, at least it was free and short. Before we continue this, what was the worst game you played? This year.
Does it have to be a game that came out this year?
I'll say no, not for this one.
Oh.
But not released this year, but one that you've played this year. How about that?
Yeah. South Park Snow Day.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Oh.
That might be my worst game of the year, actually. That came out this year. I forgot about it. It's not finished. And it is blatantly obvious it is not fucking finished.
Yeah, that's not even on this list, surprisingly.
It's just so dumb.
Mm-hmm. Next one was Test Drive Ultimate Solar Crown.
I remember hearing about this one, actually. I didn't know they were still making test drive games.
Yes. Apparently it was just a very buggy disaster. People didn't really like it. Even the usual server problems. This all had 3 different release dates based on how much you paid.
Ugh.
Yeah. I understand, pre-purchase early access, but if there's, 3 different tiers and if you just go with, the pre-purchase, you should just get, the same level of early access someone else would pay for, deluxe. I don't know. Maybe. Hot take, I guess. Guess the score.
52.
One off. 53 again.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
This next one. Well, we'll quickly go through the rest of these, I guess. But this one is TMNT Mutant Mayhem. I didn't know this was a game. It was on the PS5. There was a Nintendo game. I think it was just like an arcade game.
Like
Yeah.
a beat 'em up type of deal. Like
Mhm.
it's like a set screen and then enemies just appear.
Yeah, people are saying it's just a quick bare bones port of the 2017 arcade game, which
didn't
I
even know
still
they
kind of
make
want to
arcade
get.
games.
They've been releasing a lot of those. I know they just had a Power Rangers one, not the finger ring one, but it's such a weird video you sent me middle of work, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. The Shredder's Revenge one I kind of want to get. You know, it has like the retro graphics to it. It looks very nice. That was scored at 52, by the way.
I just don't understand beat 'em ups. I don't.
I think it's probably just like some kind of like nostalgia to play like old arcade games or something like that. You know, people
Yeah.
are like buying the like one-up arcade cabinets.
That's
It has to be
true.
like that, right?
That's true.
Next one is Pneumata? I don't know. It's another horror game. Isn't very good, with poor level design, bad enemy AI, and not many scares. This was on PC.
How do you spell it?
PNEUMATA.
I found it.
Yeah.
With that spelling, it's
Not a lot of games.
yeah.
This was a game? What the hell? Sorry, I moved on to the next one. That was scored at 52, by the way. Does it look interesting at all, that weird horror, not many scares horror game?
It just looks like a Resident Evil ripoff, to be honest with you. And it doesn't look good. Like, even the screenshots, the enemies kind of look like dog shit. Like, the environment looks better than the enemies.
Yeah. The game is so bad, the screenshots won't even load for me on Steam.
It's doing you a favor. It really just kind of looks like Outlast meets Resident Evil 7.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I can see that.
it's kind of hard to make a horror game where you can fight back. And I keep seeing, like, a gun with an ammo counter, and it's just like, all right, so you can't be scared of too many things.
At that point, you're just playing like some kind of horde mode thing, right?
Yeah, right? Like, it's just on-the-rail shooter is basically all you're doing.
Mm-hmm. The next one, if you somehow got banned from Uber, this is Taxi Life, a city driving simulator.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
At least it's pretty, people say, but it's not fun to drive, offers little depth, and there are much better transportation sims out there. Apparently, they also say that it doesn't have great music.
I mean, if the screenshots are how it actually is, it doesn't look half bad, but then you get to, like, user interface stuff, and it looks like shit.
Yeah, people are saying it's pretty, but there's just not a lot that you can really... Like, there's not a lot of stuff in it other than just driving, you know? Well,
So it's like dating someone who's beautiful. It's like, there's not a lot going on behind those things, is there?
pretty, but that's all you got right now.
Can't have a conversation.
This was scored at 51. Last two. These are the ones in 40s.
Okay.
This is Looney Tunes Wacky World of Sports.
What?
It was on Nintendo Switch, and I'm guessing PS5
This is
as
a
well.
$50 fucking game.
Is it
on
on Steam as
Steam.
well?
Yes.
Oh, yikes.
Is this just like Mario Sports, but it is.
Yeah.
They
This
got
co-op
tennis,
sports
soccer.
game plays poorly, has only 4 sports to choose from, and looks like it fell out of 2015.
Oh, no.
47. And this last one is an anime one, of course. It's Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Clash. Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't even know Looney Tunes was still making stuff. I'll be 100% honest with you.
I didn't either. I like on this anime one, there's one negative Steam review that they highlight in this, and it's Roblox JJK games are more worthy of your time, which is hurtful. Like, it has to be hurtful, right?
It is. That cuts deep.
Score 44. But yeah. All right. I'm glad we got through that list, but go ahead.
There's a, Steam will pop up with like their little specials window. Mm-hmm. Are you aware of a fucking DLC for the game Hunt Showdown?
I saw a lot of stuff about it. I didn't actually look at it.
Post Malone has a circus in the game apparently now.
What's the DLC called?
Post Malone's Murder Circus. I don't know if it's DLC or an event. I don't know. I think it's an event.
Looks like an event. I'm not seeing it in the DLC list.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like really fits the vibe of Hunt Showdown.
We need money for people to keep playing our games. This is fucking 80 Ghostface. What the fuck was going on this fucking thing? Ghostface is in on this? God damn.
It's starting to feel like they just want to be like Dead by Daylight at this point, you know?
Dead by Daylight Fortnite with just weird crossovers.
Mm-hmm. Everyone is trying to make their own like Fortnite universe thing, it seems like.
Really feels like it. Ghostface is in here? Jesus.
Oh, it's very strange.
To be fair, it's like the only one that I'm seeing that has an actual fucking name.
I don't know. Is there any games you're looking forward to getting during the
Kingmaker
Winter sale?
Oh.
Yeah, that too.
Not really. There's like nothing. I mean, I hope Baldur's Gate and Shadow of the Erdtree go on sale. Other than that, I don't know. I'm just not in the business of paying full price for games. I'm not. Like, chances are it's not going to be good. And then even better chance, I'm probably just not going to finish it. Yeah.
I keep missing the sale for Jerry Rice and Nidus's dog football.
That stinks.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not a lot of things that I am really looking forward to on a sale. Maybe Red Dead Redemption if it goes on sale. The first one.
Ooh, solid. Dude, I understand you're hesitant against the price, but if you haven't played it, that is like legit. Like, my monkey ass memory can still almost to a T tell you what happens in that game. It is excellent. There's these fucking YouTube channels just shitting all over the new Star Wars game, and they compare it to Red Dead, the first Red Dead Redemption, like 1-to-1. Like, they'll find similar scenes, and it's just like really highlights how shitty this last Star Wars one was, because it's like, it's very apparent that the people of Red Dead Redemption gave a bigger fuck than anybody. It's pretty cool to see.
I played it a little bit on the Xbox 360, but I never really got into it. I think it had the same problem that like Metal Gear had for me, which is I felt like I was more just watching a movie than playing a game because of the amount of cutscenes.
For Red Dead 2?
Red Dead 1. Red Dead 2 had the same issue, but I really only played that for the online because the online was so fun. Our posse.
I don't know. Maybe I have to revisit. I don't remember there being a lot of cutscenes in Red Dead 1.
I think it wasn't really the cutscene stuff, but it just took a long time to actually get to like the open world section. You know, like you had to go through the whole like beginning part of this story. That's all I remember.
I'm not remembering that. Maybe it's, I don't know. You know
Maybe
what?
That was just my experience.
That one's on there.
Yeah.
I immediately tested to see if I actually remember it, and I failed.
My bad. That maybe Silent Hill 2 if that gets more than 20% off. I don't know why, but I've been having this like little kick to play more horror games, not Alien Isolation. You can't make me. But,
Come on.
Listen, I'll play that when you know who finishes their playthrough.
She legitimately can't. That she has like panic attacks.
I'm guessing the loud fart shit noises.
Yeah, that does not help. She would legitimately just stop. Like afterwards, like she just have to go and like relax. Like, it's different than just decompressing. Like, she would legitimately have to come back down after playing that game. So I don't think Preston will be playing horror games. Like, it just doesn't fuck with her. So there's nothing wrong with it. So
maybe you got to find a way to, not go straight back into horror, right? Like, just find ways to just, get that tolerance up a little bit.
That's why she was like, yeah, I'll play it. I was like, that is legit one of the scariest games I've ever fucking played in my life. Mm-hmm. Like, the first Outlast is wild as fuck. And then right behind it is fucking Alien Isolation. It's different. Like, those two games are different. The first Amnesia is wild. But, yeah, dude. Those three and the first Outlast is still the scariest game I've ever played. Well, I'll flip that. I think Alien Isolation's scary. Outlast stops getting scary about like 3/4 of the way through because they just they molest you with like horror events. So we'll see. But yeah, Alien Isolation, it is scary throughout the entire fucking time. You eventually get a way to fight back, and guess what? Still scary.
Yeah, I'm not excited. It's in my library. I'm not excited, and I have to agree. Outlast did. In the 69 minutes I played that game, 10 of those being trying to fix the resolution. Like, after, like, my third reset, because, I kept dying, I was like, this isn't as scary. Even when I made it to, like, the shower, I was like, this isn't that bad anymore. But
there's one yeah, there's one part in Outlast. You got to fuck around in, like, a courtyard, and you kind of got to wander to and from, and there's like 5 things trying to get you. That part fucked with me. And then, what is it? Amnesia. The scariest part of Amnesia, there's 2 of them. It's like, there's like flooded tunnels. You can't see it. You just see its footprints in the water. Fuck that shit. And then, there's one you got to like run up and down stairs and like make an elevator work. It's just, I don't know, dude. Fuck that shit. Fuck it in the ass.
You gotta get pressed used to all the horror games. We'll play some more Phasmo and Boomin. Really, they just had a major update, April 15th.
Who, Boomin or Phasmo?
Boomin. Wacky's Funhouse / Scamper.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Area. I don't know. Or In Silence, but we gotta play that with Goop. There's so much weird. There's so much horror stuff that I need to play. I don't know why, but it just had that like little kick of maybe some scares would be nice.
Scaries for the Halloween or the Christmas.
Mm-hmm. But let's see. Some other news I have for you.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that they're making a live action How to Train Your Dragon?
Why?
I don't know, but I will say Toothless in the trailer at least, or teaser, whatever one it was, does look pretty good. Right?
All right. Yeah, I'll give you that.
So I'm not sure. Here's a trailer if you wanted to see that too, but it seems interesting. I know it's gonna make money no matter what, because everyone loves How to Train Your Dragon. So
I never got on board with it. I understand why people like it, but
I just like dragons, so that's the reason why I was like, ooh, fun. But
I think I am most hyped for Lilo and Stitch live action. Like, I didn't think that was actually going to be a thing, but I am so fucking in. I love that little blue bastard.
It's crazy how he said a slur in the teaser, but Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Very interesting. Changes the light on him a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with Stitch more.
yeah, it's very interesting.
He knows 2 English words. Ohana. And you'll just have to see.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we will. Oh, man. I mean, there were so many weird things that happened just in the gaming world. Like, apparently, according to a lot of studies, people spend more time watching games than they do playing them, which I am definitely in that category. But
Yeah, I think that's safe to say.
yeah, gamers survey typically spend 7.4 hours a week gaming and 8.5 hours a week watching game-related videos. So, I mean, plus there's so many different things that people, use to like post their gaming stuff now, so it's kind of hard to get away from it. Plus everyone wants those tutorials online.
They just want to know that they're not the only dumb shits getting stuck on a certain part.
Yeah. Or, just checking to see if something's bugged.
Ugh.
Ugh. Did we talk about what's actually been nominated for Game of the Year?
Other than the Elden Ring DLC, no.
Astrobot,
Baltero.
Yep, thank you. Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Metaphor Re-Fantasio.
Yeah, that one can't win. That just sounds like AIDS.
Yeah.
I think it'd be funny if Baltero wins.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. So.
Fucking Blackjack Simulator and it wins Game of the Year. I mean, I guess if that goes on sale, I'll pick that up too. Because it's like a roguelike. It's just dumb.
I don't know. There's a lot of I don't know. It's always funny to read things on here that just like they say is Game of the Year. Like you got, best game direction is the exact same games, and then best narrative is only different things is there's Silent Hill 2, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, and Hellblade 2, which were you ever interested in playing those Hellblade games like the Senua's Saga, Hellblade 1, Hellblade 2?
Let me look at them.
Because I own one of them, and I remember trying to play it, and it was giving me the biggest headache ever.
No, I think Maestro was trying to tell me about it a long time ago, and I just don't care. Like not because like Maestro's telling me, it just something doesn't appeal to me.
What out of these, what do you think is gonna win? Best adaptation. You got Arcane, the League of Legends Netflix show, which is really, really good. You got Fallout, you got Knuckles, Like a Dragon Yakuza, which I totally forgot came out, and Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. Those are the best like TV adaptations. Fallout, I agree.
Fallout is wild as fuck.
And it's so good. I don't know.
Might need to rewatch it.
I'm feeling the same way. They have so many categories this year too.
They have to. Like there's just dog shit. Like there's never enough to fucking justify one of these things. So you have to come up with like these bloated categories.
Best content creator, best esports, best esports team, esports game, innovation and accessibility. Black Ops 6 should not be on that list as you have to pay for sound. Most anticipated game, which obviously Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to win that. That's on the list. Are you excited for that game? GTA 6?
Yes and no. The story, like the past, starting with San Andreas, the story's like has been pretty cool for me. But like, I don't know, dude. It's just, I have a feeling it's gonna be more geared towards like GTA Online as opposed to like a single player thing, which would make me very sad. But I understand why.
I never got into the GTA series. My favorite thing to do was, if I had the game, cheat, get a bunch of cool weapons, and then just see how long I could survive with as many stars, I never did any of the story stuff.
I would 100%, if you do want to get into it, Grand Theft Auto 4 is like the greatest story for Grand Theft Auto, and it's not close in my book. The story of like Nico Bellic and like, just the story of Nico and his cousin. It's like legit one of the coolest fucking ones, like coolest single player games ever for me.
Grand Theft Auto 4, the complete edition, is on Steam. $20.
I don't think I played the Ballad of Gay Tony. Actually, don't get the DLC. I played the Ballad of Gay Tony. Don't remember it. And the Lost and Damned, I think, is the other one.
I think this is the only version of it on Steam, though. Is just the complete edition. Well, maybe not.
Okay. Don't play it then. Don't play the DLCs. The Ballad of Gay Tony was like okay. I think that's the first time I've seen a penis in video game, like an actual penis. And then the Lost and Damned, that thing, that might be one of the worst DLCs I've ever fucking played. That thing's terrible.
Are those from the episodes from Liberty City?
Let me look.
Yeah, I don't know anything about like most of Rockstar games, so
this always goes on fucking sale too.
Mm-hmm. Steam users, physical media, yada yada yada. I don't know.
Plus, it has like one of the greatest soundtracks of anything. Like visually, it's kind of goofy because this was the first one where they were going for like a more realistic view.
Mm-hmm.
Because San Andreas was like cartoony. San Andreas is pretty cool too. Plus, you got Samuel L. Jackson in that one.
I think the only one I started playing through for like story wise, it was on my tablet. Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
That's the most fun I've had. But the story kind of sucks dick.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Candy from Vice City.
There's a lot of like popular games I've never really like gone in and played. You know, like Grand Theft Auto series, Dead Rising, Red Dead, Max Payne.
Speaking of dumb shit, similar games you've played for Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Helldivers 2.
Oh. I don't see it. I got Red Dead 2 and Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
So stupid.
Grand Theft Auto 4. But we talked a little bit about it, I believe. But how are you feeling about Marvel Rivals so far?
I enjoy it. I have no fucking complaints. It's like actually fun. There's not like a massive fucking difference between from what I played like the 2 days. There's no difference between like top end talent and like mid to low, so like not a massive drop off. I enjoyed it. Shout out to my N-word Punisher.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Jeff the Lancer? Because that's who I really enjoy playing, and pretty much the only person I will be playing. But what are your thoughts? Because there's some thoughts online that people have about this shark.
I don't know shit or fuck about him, so I abstain.
I don't know.
He seems cool.
Either. Apparently, everybody hates him with a passion, as in fans are ready to curb stomp Jeff the Landshark. I think they just don't like how strong he is. You know, like just eating an entire area worth of people.
Oh, they don't like the whole getting spit off the edge of the map aspect.
I don't even do that. When I grab people, you know, I'll spit out allies sometimes. If it's like someone I'm teamed up with, I'll probably take them with me, and I'll just jump off the edge with everybody with me.
Okay, so this is just the Donkey Kong grab in Smash Brothers. Like you just, yep, fuck you, and away you go.
Yep. I love this little menace. It's so fun. But I understand why people hate him. I just thought it was funny that an article that was posted online is Marvel Rival fans are ready to curb stomp Jeff the Landshark, and that was the whole title.
That's obnoxious.
All right, before we get into Good Eggs and Earth Ambassadors, 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
What game are you excited to come out next year?
Kingmakers.
Kingmakers? Agreed.
Yes. Everyone's had that fucking like, I don't really care about anything else, to be 100% honest with you. Mostly because I don't know what's going on. But, dude, we finally get to answer, like, what happens if you go back in time with this? And, like, could you change one massive piece of history, right? Like, you get a truck, you just get to run over people in armor? Hell yeah.
You get to bring in a helicopter or a grenade launcher?
the amount of DLC that they could put to this game is wild.
Think
Like
about all the crazy shit that they could like partner with too with this game if they really wanted to like add in more content.
Ghostface Killer.
Imagine they had like vampires, you know, some kind of like. I mean, obviously they could partner with like D&D or something like that, right? But like Vampire Masquerade, back to like Victorian times.
That would be wild, dude.
Right? Just go
Like,
there with a Glock 19.
It's so fucking crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. That and Monster Hunter Wilds I'm looking forward to. February 28th.
I played one Monster Hunter game and it was cool, but that's just not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's okay.
I only played that one too, but this one I'm like, it kind of looks like the one we played before. Maybe I'll try this one too.
They just come out with a fucking Monster Hunter game every year, so like it's hard to fucking get into it for me.
Half of them are like the weird like story like cartoon Nintendo looking ones. So those ones I'm not really into, but the ones that like looked like Monster Hunter Worlds or whatever.
If you get it, I'll get it just because it was fun with 4 people like trying to kill that poison bird. It never went great, but it was fun. I remember that.
Also, Sid Meier's Civ 7 comes out February 11th.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
We might have to take a month off school or something.
JD straight up goes, "Yeah, you're gonna get it." I'm like, JD, you don't have to, like, because it always comes back to just me and JD spending 8 hours on one fucking game that isn't even fucking completed,
and constantly winning by religion.
Yeah, shout out to the Coom religion.
Bring them back.
Spread my cum everywhere. Yep.
The last thing I'll leave you with before we continue forward. December 5th, 2024. This article was posted. But there was a Huck Tools Girls crypto coin launched.
Oh, my God.
And crashed within 3 hours, losing around 90% of its value.
Yeah, that's weird. Can't imagine why.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny. But you got any good eggs, Earth ambassadors, weird shit, updates? I don't know.
Mars candidate. We need him off. The people who are like praising the guy who shot the United Healthcare CEO. Not only are you encouraging murder, but you're also retarded. Here's a spoiler alert for you. If you actually like looked into this, health insurance is an enemy that was made by somebody. And I hate to get on like the big pharma thing. Bro, they're charging like insulin at one point. They were charging health insurance companies like $16,000 for a bottle of insulin. That's been around since 19 fucking, I don't even know when. A long time ago. And, you know, they're like, oh, United Healthcare pulls benefits. Be like, yeah, they pull benefits because these fucking cocksuckers may like charge an exuberant of fucking amount for simple things like lidocaine patches. I think is like another one, like the lidocaine pain relief patches. One box of like 16 of those things is like legit $800. Or you can go to fucking Walgreens and get 1% less lidocaine patch, like whatever. Like I think it's like 8%. You get like 7 or 6% for like $20.
Mm-hmm.
That's the fucking issue. Like that made the monster that is United Healthcare. So
it's
not like
healthcare. It's the supplies.
Yes, that's the fucking issue. Like that health insurance doesn't become what it is unless this is a thing. Like it's sad to see people get to that. I 100% understand why they're angry. To root for a death and to be happy about it is wild to me. And then on top of it, you're just too dumb and you're not educated about it. Like you're not.
Yeah.
So, and once again, 100% understand it because people like, you know, needing chemo, United Healthcare would pull their coverage on it so that like they can't buy it, they can't afford it. Once again, 100% valid, but the blame is not in the same spot. That too, like, whatever. If you're gonna have a wrong opinion, at least be like educated about it, and it's not. Like, people are just dumb.
Yeah.
Like, another one is like, quote unquote prescription strength Advil and Tylenol. You aware of how much they charge health insurance companies? That one's like another like $600 thing
I was
for.
gonna go with $1,000.
Yeah, like that's not unheard of either.
Mm-hmm.
For Advil and Tylenol.
Which is just like, come on.
It's wild. It's wild. They're like, they're greedy. And it's just like, they're greedy because someone makes them have to be greedy.
Yeah.
So, that's what I got. What do you got?
Hold on. I just found another article. Apparently, there was a major update in Helldivers 2. They just got their third enemy faction.
Did they really?
I guess so. I don't know. This just popped
Just
up.
now?
Published an hour ago.
Yo! I know what I'm doing tomorrow!
I got the update right now. It's 3.9 gigs, but like, who cares?
I was wondering when these guys were coming out. Oh, dude, I am 100. This is game of the year, baby.
This is my good egg. That's all I got.
Yes.
I didn't actually look up anything for this section. I forgot about it.
Dude, also bad eggs. Whoever is like saying Luigi Mangione's hot, y'all motherfuckers need to get your head checked. Like this is a murderer that you're like, oh.
That's the one that like everyone like the healthcare like murder or
yeah, that's him.
Okay.
That's his fucking name. And like the picture they released of it was Buddy shirtless on like a hike in what appears to be Hawaii, and he's like chiseled up, and women are it's like, you guys are fucking sad, dude. This is like the Ted Bundy shit. They're like, yeah, like Ted Bundy was accused of raping and murdering women, and women are like, he's so beautiful, I'd date him. Be like, you're an idiot. You're an actual fucking idiot. So, yeah, once again, people fetishizing and criminals is wild to me.
Yeah.
I just get less and less impressed. I get let down more and more.
I don't see how he's hot either. That doesn't.
Bro, he is the male butterface. Like, me and Presley were talking about this because she has a coworker who's totally not gay. He's like, yeah, he's an attractive man, and it's like, straight guys who talk about dudes will be like, yeah, he's like actually kind of hot. Like, that's how they talk. They don't say he's an attractive man. Anyways, yeah, that dude is the definition of a butterface for dudes. Like, if you chopped off his head, yeah, that's a good looking torso. And then you put that fucking melon on, and it's like, that's hideous. That is, who wants that big schnoz leaning over him?
I remember seeing like a thumbnail of him in like, you know, like the news reports that you get in like YouTube sometimes. Mm-hmm. I totally thought it was James Franco for a while.
I thought it was the kid from Meet the Fockers, or the other kid from Grown Ups. There's like one kid who looks exactly like, there's two people, one of them died, like a medical issue. But like Meet the Fockers, he's like Ben Stiller's like estranged son, supposedly. And it looks, let me see if I can find him, dude. It's wild as shit. I don't know, man. Apparently that's a vanilla. Yeah.
When did this come out?
What's his fucking name? 2004. If you haven't seen Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers, and you're a fan of comedy movies, it's funny because Meet the Parents, we meet the wife's family, who's like an ex-CIA guy, and he's kind of fucking different. That dude, that looks exactly like the fucking United CEO killer in my book.
Yeah.
And then you meet the husband's family, and it's the exact opposite. Like, they're like free love hippies, and one of them's a sex therapist, and it's wild as shit, dude.
Wait, is this all in the same movie, or is this two different?
No. So Meet the Parents is De Niro, who's like ex-CIA. He's like a fucking nut job. Still funny. And then Meet the Fockers, like, legitimately, the second movie's funnier than the first.
Okay.
And it's by a considerable margin. I don't know about Little Fockers. I didn't see that, but
what the fuck?
dude, it's fucking hilarious. I just love Ben Stiller. And then
Me too.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love it. There's one they're like, and meet the parents. They're like playing volleyball in a pool, and like they're competitive, and they rile him up, and he does something stupid, and they're like, Jesus fucker, like we're just playing a casual game. It's good.
Interesting. All right. Maybe I'll if they're on like more stuff. Well, if I get Sling TV premium subscription, I can watch them. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
Oh, hey.
Can I not copy? All right, whatever. What's
there's
that?
so much news coming out right now because the Game Awards is happening right now. But
This is the
Last
kid
of
from
Us-
Grown Ups, real quick.
yeah.
What's up?
Are you sure
Last
it's not
of
the
Us.
same person? Sorry.
Dude, no, it's not, because top guy, I believe, is dead. Or one of those two is dead. They're different people. Like, died to, like, a health issue.
Okay. Apparently the next Naughty Dog's game is going to be a sci-fi bounty hunter adventure game.
Do I get to have sex with the creator of the game?
Honestly, when it comes to PC, bet you can mod it in. It's called Intergalactic the Heretic Prophet. That's not a mouthful at all.
Shout out Neil Druckmann.
Also, did you ever play the Okami game? It was like you
No.
play as like a spirit, like Japanese.
Like a wolf
Yeah.
fox thing? Yeah, no.
They're also getting a sequel 18 years later. So, I don't know. Very interesting stuff.
Once
is
again,
happening right now.
another thing of like, why? Okay. I didn't think there was that.
Also,
Okay.
Harrison Ford showed up at the Game Awards. Okay. Well, enough of this. What do you got for State Speculate?
All right. I don't have a lot, but it's fucking quality, baby.
That's what matters.
Yep. This is a state, Florida or not. Teacher fired after allegedly feeding students dog treats mistaken for beef jerky.
Utah.
This is Mississippi.
Damn it.
Yeah, see? I'm going to show you how dumb this one is. Pretty straightforward. Shout out Mississippi. You guys are winning the award for like the shittiest fucking state, and it's not close. 8 children, at least 8, consumed at least one bite of the treats. The superintendent lauded the school nurse for her swift response to the situation, which included a poison control call. It was a birthday celebration for a few of the students.
You bring dog treats.
Bro, why? Why? Like, let's dissect this even further. You bring beef fucking jerky for a kid's birthday?
That doesn't make sense either. Mm-mm.
Fuck Mississippi. Shithole.
Yeah. Have
I mean,
you
that's
ever
all
eaten
it
dog
is.
treats before?
Yeah.
Okay.
It always
I'm glad
boils
I'm
down
not-
to like, bet you won't fucking eat that. And I do. And boy howdy, do I not like it. Every time.
My sister eats dog treats, not like on a regular basis, but like when she gets like her dog a new treat, she tests it before giving it to him or something like that. It's a weird thing. I don't understand it, but
You should ask Spoon how many dog treats he's eaten.
on purpose or by accident?
100% on purpose.
I will ask him right now while you.
I think he's asleep, but
I'm gonna ask him right now.
this is an Asian country. Man puts on 20 kilograms in bid to eat his way out of the draft.
Korea? South Korea?
This is South Korea. In case you didn't know, if you are a male in South Korea, you have to give service unless medically you can't. And so, Buddy, what is 20 kg? What is that?
50 pounds?
Yeah, that's wild. 44 pounds this man put on. Dog. Holy shit. It was a 26-year-old man was sentenced earlier this month to 1 year in prison, suspended for 2 years for violating Military Service Act after deliberately binge eating to gain weight and be classified as unfit for active duty. After learning that a body mass index of over 35 could exempt him from standard military assignments, the man started trying to put on weight by following a special regime, or regiment, I guess, designed by an acquaintance. The plan involved doubling his food intake and consumed large amounts of water before medical evaluations.
Did he kind of get what he wanted by getting suspended for 2 years?
Yeah, you got to go to prison. In 2017, the man was measured at 5'6" and weighing 183 pounds. By 2022, he weighed 105 kilograms, and in 2023, weighed 102. Jesus.
Damn.
The acquaintance who encouraged him was also convicted of aiding the legal violation. What? And received 6 months prison and a suspension for 1 year. I would imagine, like, yeah, you get it off, but, like, you're in trouble and you still got to serve however long you were fucking on there. The court noted that the defendant has admitted his wrongdoing and expressed willingness to fulfill his military duties sincerely.
Interesting.
The military. Yeah, go ahead.
I asked him, how many dog treats do you eat in a week on average? He sent a gif of, wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? And then he told me when he worked at PetSmart, it was like 5.
Yeah.
Now that I don't, I occasionally steal Wiggles and Wag cookie from Samra, but not weekly.
Yep.
Okay.
Him and his wife, they, like, everyone is, like, heard the story of someone falling for, like, the cookies when you go to, like, PetSmart and stuff. You're like, oh, and then you eat one and it's like, no, it's a dog treat. I got the full lowdown on which ones to eat and which ones not to eat.
From him?
Yeah. Okay, going back, this is funny. South Korea, the Military Manpower Administration maintains a public list of evaders, displaying their names, age, registered addresses, and reasons for avoidance. You get doxxed by the military if you're a pussy. Oh.
That's wild. How does it say how long that list is as of right now?
355 people last year.
Okay.
Last year, Ravi, a rapper of a K-pop group, VIXX, whatever, received a suspended sentence after falsifying medical documents that he suffered from epilepsy. Oh, my God. Shout out South Korea, man.
I mean, if it's mandated, just do it. Isn't it only like 2 years?
I think it's 2 years, and, like, Korea's never in a war.
Well,
technically, yeah, but, like, you don't fucking do anything.
You really don't.
Okay.
Did they accidentally go into, like, martial law or something like that?
Yeah, that's a story.
Yeah.
Turns out something's going on with the president's wife, allegedly, and he wanted to, like, get the... Dude, it is a mess. A mess.
I'll
I don't
have to
know.
look that up, see what's going on.
Dude, good luck keeping up, dude. I bowed out. I was at the gym when it, like, became news, and I was like, holy shit, like World War III's coming. I was like, all right, here we go. And then, like, an hour later, it was turned off, and it was called, like, bullshit. I was like, okay. And then, the wife thing came into it. It's wild. I don't know, dude. I gave up. Okay. This is a state. States speculate. Don't bring your turkey in the lake, Park tells Americans. To brine it for Thanksgiving.
Michigan?
This is Utah.
Yeah, I figured.
People were trying to brine their turkeys in the Great Salt Lake.
Oh, you mean the one that's full of toxins?
Yes.
Not only heavy salt, but filled with actual poisons that can kill you.
Yes. This is from the Great Salt Lake State Park. On social media, it doesn't specify. Not only is the salinity too high for a proper brine, the waves can carry very strong, and there's a good chance you could lose the entire turkey, as this person did. The post was accompanied by a photo of a bird carcass, still bafflingly wrapped in its store-bought packaging, and covered with bits of grass and muck.
I changed my mind. Let it dry up. I changed my mind. Just let it go, guys. We'd get more money by selling all the salt that's in there after filtering it out. Jesus Christ, people.
The water is so salty that brine shrimp, a major source of income for the local economy, began to die.
Mm-hmm.
the things living in the fucking...
Then you want to brine your turkey in there.
Wild.
I've been there once. Not for very long either. And I was like, this place sucks. And left.
It's fucking different, man. It's different. Speaking of different, but in a good way, where is this person from? Okay. States speculate, but it's countries, and it's either Australia, Tasmania, or New Zealand.
Okay.
A man has won a Spanish Scrabble championship, but doesn't know how to speak it.
I'm going to go with Australia.
This is New Zealand. This is Nigel Richards. He's currently living in Malaysia.
Huh.
He's
there
the
to win?
Dude, he's the number one ranked player in the world of English language Scrabble. He's been nicknamed the Tiger Woods of Scrabble, with nearly 200 tournament victories to his name. His latest title was earned despite his reportedly not even speaking the Spanish language. Blah blah blah. He had a hand that was okay. Whatever. He won one for French language in 2015 and 2018, despite not speaking or understanding French. All he does, he remembers words from the dictionary of that language and runs with it.
Honestly, fair.
Dude, it's different. Yeah, that's what I got. Now we're on to Rush, Not Rush.
Okay.
The record for the heaviest black bear in this state has been broken. Okay, so states speculate, but it's still a record. How about that?
Not Rush. What was
correct?
It again?
The heaviest. Hey, can we pause this real quick?
Yeah. All right, well, we're back.
Yeah, shout out life. Okay.
Yeah.
State speculate 510-pound black bear breaks state record.
Not Rush. Is it California again?
No, this is Mississippi.
What the fuck? I didn't even know they had bears. I'm not going to lie.
That's what I'm fucking saying. That's why it's here, dude. It's a big old fucking black bear. Okay, I guess
Smokey tried to dodge the draft?
Yeah, he tried to. This bastard tried hibernating. So, here is our boy. It's not going to show you, but if you want to look at the pictures, there it is. That is a big ass boy. It's wild as fuck, man. That's a big fucking black bear. Also, shout out Mississippi.
Oh, it's just sedated, bro. I thought they just fucking here's a
shot him
bear.
in the foot. We fucking blew his head off. No, that's him. That's Chungus. That is a thick ass boy. He weighs 510 pounds.
He could be my friend.
Fuck that. Black bears are assholes.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that you can't really if they decide to attack. There's not much you can do. You can't play
just
dead.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, you better figure out something. You better figure out how to kill a bear with your bare hands. Good luck. So yeah, Rush, not Rush, for realsies. Couple claim world record for hanging up clothes.
Not him.
This is him. This is him and his wife,
Really?
David and Jennifer Rush. Put their laundry skills to the test and broke a Guinness World Record by hanging up 10 items of clothing in 51.8 seconds.
Damn. Getting the whole family involved.
Yeah. Didn't you say... Oh, you were going to fuck his mom. That's what it was. You weren't going to fuck his wife.
Nope.
Said you're going to fuck his...
It's not going to happen.
That's what you said. You said you're going to fuck his mom.
No, hey, in related news, not really. Elden Ring game is coming out.
I seen a YouTube thing about it. I don't know shit about it. Is it a DLC or is it a separate game?
Separate game.
So, okay. So, like how Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, there's now going to be Elden Ring 1, 2. Okay.
It's like Elden Ring co-op. It's like Elden Ring Night
Seamless
Rain.
co-op.
Yeah, it's pretty much seamless co-op. It looks like they took a lot of like the Armored Core like tech, like movement-wise, and added it into like a humanoid. It looks pretty cool. You got like flight and like cool new abilities and things like that.
I guess I'll have to check it out.
I was just catching up on all of the Game Awards shit.
No, you're good. I understand. I could have shit on it. Is there a quote? We hugged, we kissed, and then we collapsed from exhaustion. Nice. It's a great feeling to break another world record, and to do it with my wife by my side made it even more special, he said.
That's nice.
Yep. And finally, on Spain's Got Talent, the record for popping balloons with a chopstick.
This is him.
This is him.
Yep.
He wanted to pop more. The record's at 28 in 30 seconds, which is wild as fuck.
Yeah.
He had to beat the number 15. Yeah, I don't know, man.
So in 30 seconds, someone popped 15, and he did it in 20. He did 28 in 30.
Goddamn unit.
For real. Damn.
Shout out David Rush. Still a champion.
Mm-hmm. Not gonna fuck your mom, I promise. That's just something that he says, not me.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Hey, speaking of game stuff, Pal World, new update, December 23rd. People are saying that the new enemy type, like humanoid enemy, looks like psychos. So maybe another lawsuit. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm still in.
I'm still in. Yeah, they added some dude that looks like freaking like Kratos, Zeus mixed together.
I'm still so fucking in. I don't care. Even if that weird fox thing people want to have sex with.
Or the weird freaking Egyptian goddess looking dog. That one too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you got anything to plug for me?
That's all I got, man.
All right. Not gonna lie, this is probably the last one for the year, so I'll see you guys next season. You guys have a good night, week, day, life. See you in 2025. We'll be playing Kingmakers. Bye-bye.